Okay, greetings. This is Classic Games Redefined. We have yet another Mutator Monday. And why are we showing chess here? Well, the Mutator we're looking at today is Kibitzing. That baneful thing of people butting in and telling you what you do. Well, we're going to actually make it a Mutator. And it could apply to a lot of games, just chess is one I picked out. Because the reason why is that I have one version to do this, and I have a link below on the chess variant website. But I want to lay out what this was. You can plug about any game in here. You can have multiple sides, for example, on this here. And actually, Cosmic Encounter also has an alien called the Kibitzing power. In this, the players who's doing the Kibitzing actually are participating in the game. What you can do with Kibitzing, and it's like the massive multiplayer format. If you want to have defecting, if you see massive multiplayer, the person's not playing. They don't have any input directly into what's happening in the game. I mean, they don't control the game. What they're doing is they're rooting for one side or another to win. So what they're doing is they're giving advice to the players in the game. And we could do chess, for example. If you're playing players and you allocate that way. You can play with defection at once per game. Person can choose to defect to another team and do it that way. Let's go ahead. You can do a chess where they do it this way, or let's exit the main menu and let's go single player and let's pick Chinese checkers. So let's say we would have Chinese checkers and you had 6 players playing. You could also have large crowds and they could play accordingly and vote and give advice and choose to be in the background. And by them being on the right side, if you want to play defecting, if their side wins at the end of the game, they do it, and they can choose to defect accordingly. So with like a Chinese checkers, for example, they could play 6 teams and randomly allocate the advisory board to the different players and allow defecting. The other thing you could possibly do off of this kibitzing thing is that you could have it that playing with large crowds, if a player in question loses all his players, he's eliminated. So there's that political angle where he could try to persuade other players to actually, the crowd that's giving advice here, to stick with him, or he gets eliminated. In Chinese checkers, it's more like a game that would be captured. Chinese checkers, you very likely would have to have all the pieces get removed from the board. So anyhow, they would go, they're gone, and wherever they were on the board. So anyhow. That's Kibitzing. Check the link below for a way to do it on Chess Variant website. And this is pretty much just another thing that you could add just to get crowds involved. Something a little bit more passive and probably a little bit easier to implement than a massive multiplayer format. So it's similar. Okay, that's it. Got some other stuff we'll get done here. So anyway, I just want to show this off. And okay, I do want to thank you for watching. And may your die always roll 5.